Yo, what's
Yo.
up?
So, sadly, patch. Oh, let's see if I can roll back.
I played a bunch of games this morning, so
Oh, okay, cool.
yeah.
So yeah, um, it's not gonna. So like, what I want to do, real quick.
Mhm.
Well, hopefully I can roll back actually, because I want to open that game that I
Oh,
was
that
spectating.
Swain game. Yeah,
hmm
yeah, yeah.
It won't like count into your hour or whatever. I just want to
Oh no,
show you
yeah,
what I was talking about.
for sure. No, I went back and looked at it once you sent me that message, and I think I see what you meant.
Let's see. Oh, nice. Right, didn't fuck me. Okay, let me roll back real quick
Cool.
because yeah, it's like basically I can still see that you're a little bit uncomfortable. Like, I feel like you need to really focus on implementing one thing at a time, as in like your next
Yeah.
games, like really focus on just literally every time you use OriQ, be
Step
clicking
back.
as it's traveling and to click backwards, left, right, something.
Yeah.
Because like that's still happening and that's like a big, big deal.
Yeah.
I'll show you here. Let me open that game. Can you please play Tarek tonight? Don't worry, we're gonna be playing some Tarek Top tonight. You know that's one of my specialties. Um,
First time I played against Tarek Top, I didn't know what happened to me. It was
no one does. No one knows what
uh,
happens to them.
well, this was old Tarek. This was
Ah,
like the 3 second stun on a
and it travels the little dot.
travels. Yeah,
Yeah.
the little dot just comes to get you.
All right, let me open this. Yo, what's up, Leaf? Okay. All right. So yeah. I didn't, like I said, I stopped after a certain, like at like 10 minutes or something, like your second death, I think it was.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to quickly run through because I told you in DMs about the concept of like understanding priority over abilities,
Right.
like yeah, you don't want to be trading or EQ with Swain E because Swain E
Yeah.
leads to his full combo. Yours is just
It's
poke.
full. Yeah, I see.
So like right there, like that was honestly really dangerous.
Right, because if he can see me, so he could have just seen me. Yeah, I
Yeah.
actually thought about that after I think.
Um,
Yeah.
and then so I was talking to actually I was coaching someone last night that was against Swain as well. I don't know if you were there for it, but
I don't.
I was telling him how I gotta take out Epic Pen and how like Swain, I can tell you. So it's like a little bit of a knowledge check type thing with Swain. It's similar to Ari, where because Swain, when it hits you going out, it's not that big of a deal. On the way back, it's when it like grabs you, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
there's a certain range, like a sweet spot. It's right here where you're standing. This range is like max range for his E. So like if once it hits you or like once it gets here, it's going out and back in like in this spot at the same
Right.
like time, right?
I see.
So
So if you get tagged there, you're gonna get hit by the full thing.
yeah, so when you position against Swain, you always want to be, so like if we put a line here and here, you want to be in this area.
I see.
You don't
Okay,
want to
sure.
be right in front of him because then it makes it really easy for him to just like move left, right, just to like, it's very easy
Yeah,
for him to
keep you in
pull.
between.
Yeah. Um, and another thing is like, so let's say Swain is standing here, you want to stand here because
Okay.
he'll throw the E and it'll hit this
Mm,
and it won't
right,
hit you.
right, right. I
So,
see.
so yeah, I
Oh,
saw you're getting hit by a lot of his E's because you're
Yeah.
standing in the sweet spot, so you
Right.
can't dodge that shit.
Yeah, it's not dodgeable. Okay, so you actually want to stand closer to him. Not,
Yep.
I think I was trying to like hover on the max range, but I see. That's not actually the right play.
You can do that too, like, but you actually have to really know the max range and
But
step
know it
out
like
of it.
perfectly. Yeah, yeah.
hmm
And it's pretty long range, so I guess.
Oh yeah, and the other concept that I didn't include in those notes is you need to make sure you're never. So this right here, you should never be taking an auto and not giving one back. We kind of talked about this before, where it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, like if they threw it, that means you could have thrown it too.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't auto him there. I guess I just. Yeah, I don't know.
And then here is another thing I noticed is with the like your Q with the ball still. So like you see how the ball's all the way over here. Like, I mean, do you bring it back to yourself? Okay, good. Yeah, you want to make sure you bring that back. But I saw, all right, you'll see what I'm talking about in a sec. Okay. Okay, so this right here. You're about to hit level 2. His positioning is shit. Look at him. Like he's actually about to walk over the CS. Watch. Look at this psycho. So like you have to punish this shit.
Yeah.
So and like you have to realize this is like you don't have to even throw it right now. Because like
Just walk at him. Yeah.
he needs to go here. So you can just cut him off.
Cut him off. Yeah.
And then you get closer and then you get a free chunk.
Yeah.
But he didn't even pay for this. And look, he even fucked himself harder, which is what I would assume they do this all the time. You walk this way.
Yeah. So now he's really cut off. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like if he went this way, he'd have to walk all the way around, and then lane's lost. This is what I was talking about, where it's like focus on dodging first, then punish because it's like super obvious, I think, to you and me that he is looking for it right now. Look, there's no CS.
Yeah. Right.
So, yeah, just focus on dodging, and then... Okay, so here... Oh, yeah, this was the part I was talking about with the ball. Okay. So, like, if I'm you here, I'm always going to run and collect that ball.
Okay. Yeah, right.
Because, like, look what happens because you don't.
Yeah, because I can't get the last Q with him.
Yeah, so now, like, you're getting further away. And then, like, moving that ball, he could easily just walk out of it in time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you would have got another Q in there. QW. Okay, so this is... So you're at that range right now where if you backstep right now, you should be able to barely get out of his E. If he's a step back, it would be, like, perfect. But you walk forward. Okay, luckily... So you dodge, like, so this is fine. Like, if you can use your Q and stuff and dodge at the same time, that's great. It's just...
But if I had to pick one or the other, yeah.
Yeah, if you're trying to play a little safer and you're having trouble dodging it, that's what you should do. Okay.
Yeah, I was definitely trying to, like, use it and then dodge, but yeah, I didn't always do it perfectly.
So at this point, you brought corrupting potion and cookies. You have both of his potions gone. So like there, you could have used W. That'd be totally fine. QW there.
Oh, okay.
But this is where things get like. This is where the really important stuff starts. This is that sweet spot again.
Yeah.
Okay. So now. So this is where you have to really understand what's happening with the wave, because this is where the lane went to shit.
Right. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
You know he has to recall right now. He has to.
Yeah. Right.
So, when he starts his recall, the first thing you need to look at is the wave. Where is the wave going? Coming to you, right?
Yep.
So, you go start your recall. If he cancels it, you cancel.
Yeah. I see.
But...
Yeah, I can even leave the ball there to watch, right?
I actually just did this last night against... Who was I against? Fuck. Well, let me see. Who was I against? Like, I have the VOD up right here, so I'm just seeing if... wait. Was it this game? Is this Lissandra FTP? Yeah, right here. Perfect. So, look, I'm going to show you.
Okay.
Let me just bring it over here. So, I'm playing Vel'Koz versus Lissandra. She is TP. Lane's going the same way, where, like, I'm... So, like, the wave's coming to me right now, and I'm letting it come to me still.
Yeah.
And then eventually I'm going to poke her out of lane, so, like, I make sure that she's recalling, and then, like, from here, I have to make a choice depending on the champ that I'm playing. If I can't push this really fast, then I just recall here. But the point is... You win, like you already got a win by making them TP to get back to lane. That is like, now they don't have a summoner, you have one. You have a combat summoner. And you get a free recall. So like, that is, you have to be able to accept, that's basically what TP is. It's a get out of jail free card. You have to like blow that first and accept that.
Then, yeah, I see.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Right, and then I troll and try and...
Yeah, this was.
Oh, is this first cancel okay, or was it this? Because the
Yeah,
second
yeah.
one was obviously okay.
This is fine too. And like at this point, because you made him restart the recall, you could even keep pushing. Like you could
Right.
just hard push now. Because then
Yeah.
that does is that sometimes makes them stay when they shouldn't. Then you get a free
And
kill.
then you dive them. Yeah. Right.
Just don't try to force something here because he's the one who's fucked. So don't
Yeah.
fuck yourself.
Yeah. Which I definitely did.
Because you have to think, no way he just lets you do that, right? Like it's just he has to be a fool. I wouldn't even flash this.
I should have just buried. Yeah.
I would just accept the
I
fucking
think I
death.
Oh yeah.
Like if
Okay,
I'd be
yeah.
like, okay,
Yeah,
if this
that's
kills
true.
me, then I gotta hold that because
I just consider that. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
luckily he luckily he fucks
Yeah,
the
he,
wave.
like, pushed it. Yeah.
Because this could have been even worse. And I think he still TPs when he didn't have to.
Yeah. Right.
So he could have got this. He
Oh,
could have got
man,
your
yeah.
flash and saved the TP. Then things
Yeah.
are really bad.
Then it's just over if he's
So at this
Yeah,
point,
this was a rough game.
okay. Q.
Was
Here
what I
comes his
did right
E.
there?
Well
That's kind of what
spent.
you're talking about, right? I think I did it like
Smooth voice.
Which
Q
part?
and move. Let's see. Not here. The next Q I throw.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I think it was this one. No. Yeah, so like this is good.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
I think we'll see if we didn't already miss it which one I'm talking about. Oh yeah, I know which one. Okay, so careful. Okay. So this was fine. I don't want to get too nitpicky on something like this for now. Okay. Okay, you're moving well. Like I said, you started laning much better after that first recall. Like your movement's
Yeah.
better, your Qs are better. Yeah, see, this is all much better.
I think this was the first game. No, this is my second game. I put another Swain matchup with that.
This was a little dangerous, to be honest.
Oh, just because I could have gotten hit by the E or.
Yeah, because like if you get hit here and get pulled into his wave, like you're basically throwing your lane. Like
I
You're-
see. So it's just
this is the sweet spot right here where you're at the perfect distance where you can step, or you're like this is where you should be walking in and out of, like, so his range is like this. So you want to be walking in and out of these two areas.
Yeah, I see.
Because once you bait it, I mean, look at the cooldown. It's like, what, 8 seconds or something? 9 seconds. So
Yeah.
that you have a whole 9.5 seconds to just abuse him.
Yeah.
So, like, doing this, you're at an angle where this is actually really easy for him to hit. He just needs to throw it like this and then walk this way.
Yeah.
It's impossible because just like the way this angle is right now. But he doesn't know this. So,
Yeah. So I get away with it.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, I know the next thing. Okay, good. So, yeah, you go and ward this. And the next issue we had was, which is actually, yeah, same issue I was talking to someone else about, is like, when you're winning like this, just push.
Yeah.
Just throw Q through everything and push. That's it. Because he's fucked. Don't
Yeah.
like try to like see like doing this, because like it is coming to you, but you're at this time now where you can just
Money
push.
well spent.
Right.
Because
Okay.
then it makes him maybe stay and you kill him.
Hi Daddy, make love to me
And
tonight.
then you get more
I'm
gold
warmed
for a
up and
recall,
ready to my McMeat
which
in your McDumpy
you should be
Daddy.
recalling right now if he's going to be recalling.
Yeah.
Like this recall issue seems to be such a big issue in. I mean, I was coaching
Yeah.
someone's diamond that was having this issue yesterday. So
I think I know what part of it is for me at least. Is like I started getting. I think I'm just being really greedy. I started winning lane more,
Yep.
which made me start being really greedy.
exactly, it's like you're winning lane and now you're missing the part of like how you push these small leads when you don't kill them, when you just
Yeah.
get like wave leads and stuff like that, like experience leads.
I definitely. I actually played some games today where I made like a point of not doing that, and they were all really easy games. So
Oh,
it's
nice.
probably not a coincidence.
Oh, definitely not a coincidence. It's a big deal for sure.
Yeah.
So this next thing is this one Morg roams, I believe.
Yeah, so I did see the morgue coming. I guess I just underestimated the situation.
Yeah, you have to
But
think of Swain as like he's one of those champs that when his ult is up, you have to show a little bit more respect. If his ult is down, you don't even have to think he's a champ. Like it's like so. Wait, hold up a second. I don't remember this part. Oh yeah, so right here. So this is the other like scenario where you don't have to be at the max range. You want to stay in that. So like we'll look at this real fast. Okay, so when he's at this, so if you walk up, so if his range is this, remember it's like this basically. So if you're right here, you're in a really good spot because if he throws it and walks this way, you walk down this way.
Yeah.
So like you have plenty of time basically.
Right.
So this is where you can like really abuse him. He's out of position here. You have to. You're basically what you're looking for here is to blow his ult. You got to try to make him ult.
Yeah. And then try to get out of it. Yeah. I see. So I walk back because I'm afraid of the E. But you're saying
This is hurting you.
Yeah. It's actually making it easier.
Exactly. So if you knew this, then it's like you can be real comfortable in this area, and then because like if you do this, this is what's going to make it easier to hit, of course. And not only that, but like you're not punishing him like you should be. So yeah, you got to like knowing that range, that like effective range is.
Yeah, I just didn't think about that, to be honest. I didn't ever think to try and dodge it by standing in a way where I get hit by the first part.
Mm-hmm.
But dodge this, but that makes total sense.
It's a lot like Ari's Q. She does the same.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so here. Good, okay. So like, you see how far back you are right now?
Yeah.
Like he just used his E on the wave. That means he has no pressure, no threat, nothing.
Yeah.
That's his only ability you need to worry about. So that means it's like you can't move your Q to here. You can't actually, I think, move it at all in this range. I think you can only move it to like that right now.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So you want to already be getting in range. Okay, you're doing it. Wait, what happened here again? Oh yeah, right here. So like, look, you're so afraid of getting hit by his W that it like fucks up your.
Yeah, I misclicked the Q.
But he doesn't have E, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Yeah.
So just hit his ass.
Yeah.
And then you use
So
E.
I should just Q him, and then when he walks away, ult him.
Q him, Q him, auto him, and then when he tries to walk away, ult him. If you trading alts is like totally fine.
Yeah. He doesn't get health from his ult anymore, right?
I thought he did.
No, I think they took it away.
No way.
Yeah, it's just a bigger drain.
I thought it doubled the amount of stings he's had. They've changed it so many times.
I'm pretty sure the last thing they changed was they took away the flat health,
Okay.
but bumped up the drain. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. That's
He did gain health when he killed me, but it's because he leveled at the last second.
Right.
Fucking lucky bastard.
okay. Wow. Like see, they've changed them so many times. I can barely keep up anymore. Anyway, that makes it so you can even kill him even more than
Right. Yeah, because
I thought.
you can't even use it to. Yeah.
So you see how you're just like sitting here waiting for him to troll?
Right.
Just if you push, he's forced to troll.
Then he's gonna troll. Yeah.
That's the whole point here. This is the same issue that I keep seeing pop up again with like other people too. It's just really common where it's like you're playing hoping they make a mistake when you can force a mistake by pushing.
Yeah. So I guess maybe I was just getting too concerned about the slow push. I was thinking like wait for another wave before crashing, but I guess you're saying because he's so fucked, I should just crash every wave as quickly as possible.
You give him counterplay is the problem. So I'll show you.
Yeah. Okay.
If you start slow pushing like a good player, like this is a recall I learned actually really late in my like league career or whatever. Like I saw like Bjorkson do this where so right So you're slow pushing, you're trying to wait for another wave. If he's paying attention, and then he walks away and starts recalling now, you have to clear the cannon and these two before this wave gets here for him.
Right.
But then a whole other wave gets here. So like this gives him a small window that he
so
probably
can,
won't
like,
use.
see.
Yeah, like he can get a cheesy recall in here.
Right.
Which he probably won't do, but you don't want to get into bad habits like this, right? Where they might do it.
Yeah. Dang. Our Bjergsen viewer.
Bjergsen's, I mean, he's
incredible.
He's really, really good. Yeah. He's
he
the
still
only
stream?
player. Yeah, he streamed the other day.
Okay.
He's literally the only player in NA that I just couldn't beat in lane. It was impossible.
Yeah, I used to watch his stream, so really good.
So right there, you got a QW there.
Yeah.
So, like you see, well, it was actually, you shouldn't even walk towards that cannon because that, if he tries to throw
Going
E
for
to
the
grab
E.
it, yeah,
Yeah.
you're at that sweet spot still.
Yeah.
So you should be QWing him now. See right there, the reason why I would never use E, even though you took a tower shot, is one, you're not in any danger. Two, you're gonna need E in a second here.
Go for the
For your combo, yeah. Like you can either snap that back or just like walk over here, because then you're gonna Q all E. You know, you're gonna use your E for the damage in a sec to kill. So this, hard push, good. This is like, now you kill him. This is exactly where you should kill him. But like, see, we're taking a while to push.
Yeah, I'm taking a while to push.
So now Morg shows up. You should have seen her like a little bit earlier than this, but it's okay.
I did see her coming. I guess I thought, I think I kind of just overestimated my ability to outplay this a little bit, to be honest.
Well, I mean, you do have barrier, and now that Swain doesn't get health, so I kind of forget. I remember she flashes.
Well, I mean, I definitely didn't outplay it either way, even if I could. Yeah, she flashed, which I wasn't ready for. But
well, your biggest issue, and we've kind of talked about this, it's like when you're getting ganked, it's all about pathing a lot of the time, like how you path from them. Like, so if we watch this again, I want you to look at it and tell me how you should have pathed, where you should have walked towards, and would have made this so much easier.
at what point? Like
Right here, from this point, where should you be going?
just go to like Raptors.
Well,
They're
there's a problem
Raptors.
with going to Raptors. This
Swing.
guy.
Oh, see, I didn't see that guy in the game. That's for sure.
So where do you think you should have went?
I guess I could have just gone towards bot, but
Definitely some risk involved there, because
I was I guess I was thinking like go to bot, but not towards where Morgan, not through the river, but around the wall.
so let's think
On
about it
their
like
side.
this. Before I'm not going to give you the answer, but just like think about it like this. So let's break it down piece by piece. Morg, how much of a threat is she damage wise?
Low.
Right. She's like no threat. It's all the utility that she has, like how she can lock you down right now. So Swain is the damage threat.
The threat, yeah.
So where can you run, that you can separate them and keep the damage threat away from you?
Yeah, just towards my tower.
So if you run this way and Swain walks up, Morgana's like focused and like flashing in and trying to lock you down, you put the ball here, you full combo the Swain, and then what happens, right?
Yeah.
That's like this was actually very, very simple, but because you're getting ganked, it feels like the panic
So
kicks in.
complicated. Yeah,
And it's like it's all about understanding the threats and what kind of threat it is, and not overthinking. Like I used to do this all the time, overthinking like the pathing, trying to just run away this way or whatever. Like
Right.
it's just try to run away, because running this way is what made you.
Understanding the threat, yeah.
You're.
Yeah,
I mean,
because now like the swing can hit me. Yeah, right.
if you just ran this way, he has to like run towards you, and then you can just combo him.
It's easy to combo him, yeah. Yeah, I wish there were just like I wish I could just like simulate getting ganked.
I
10
know,
times
right?
A day. I'd feel like it'd be fine in like a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I just, yeah, only I can't like practice it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Just have to wait for it to happen, and everyone is different.
Yep. Yeah, it takes a lot of like experience, just like all the different situations.
Yeah, yeah,
So yeah, you should have just started running towards your tower. So Morg does this, and then one problem here was, I think did you miss this Q right at the start?
I think I did because otherwise I think he would have died. Right? No, I hit him.
It looks
Or
like
did
you
I
hit
not
him.
get the full? Maybe I didn't get. I guess I didn't get both parts, but yeah.
So imagine playing this like trying to imagine like Morgana's not even here.
Yeah.
So that means you would Q W, wait for him to start walking away, ult him back in, and then Q him again.
Yeah.
You flashed over here when you didn't need to.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Morgana had heal. That's fucked
that's
up.
what
though.
it was.
That's fucked up
Okay,
for sure.
yeah,
That's definitely
yeah,
fucked.
That's what healed him.
That's really fucked up. Because who the fuck takes heal on Morgana support, right?
Yeah.
But then
You know when I
here,
rewatched that, I didn't realize that's what it was.
so you threw Q. You should be like really focused on when your E is coming back and you should be running this way because you want to try to pull the E through him.
Yeah.
Because like, you could probably have killed him here if you
Yeah,
kept
I
walking
coulda
that
killed
way. E W yourself, auto him, he probably dies.
Yeah.
So as you can see, there's just like a lot of different things you could have done that to make that way
To make that easier.
easier.
Yeah. Yeah, that one was frustrating because I saw her. Yeah. It's like I saw her coming and I was like, oh, I can outplay this. But then instead of thinking about how I was gonna outplay it, I was like, I don't.
Yeah, so like the tricky part is like getting like concepts out of this that you can use in other situations.
Yeah.
So the main one here is not pincering yourself and like running away from your main threat.
The main threat. Yeah. Okay.
Another one is like, so like you look at this flash. Imagine if you still had flash right now and like Swain ults.
Yeah.
Like you could flash out of his ult damage and be
Yeah,
fine.
then he doesn't get. Yeah, the flash was really troll. That was definitely just panic.
Yeah, there's a ton of panic going on here for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, it's always just panic. Yeah.
But yeah, the big concept is just, separating or like not fucking yourself with your pathing.
Yeah.
Sometimes like what I will do, like when I'm playing, is like, okay, like I'll position like thinking I'm gonna get ganked, I'm gonna outplay it like you were thinking, but already thinking about like, okay, if they come, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna run this way, I'm gonna do this. Yeah.
That's definitely what I should have done and like could have done. I think like I wouldn't have played it perfectly if I had thought about it, but I would have done better than that. But I just wasn't even. I was like, oh, she's coming, I can outplay, and then
Right.
about my business.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so yeah. Oh, Discord, Discord freezing when. Oh god.
Super helpful. That yeah.
Let me. Sorry, Discord froze.
Oh yeah, no worries.
So I'm patching to the new patch. While I do that, let me thank a few subs. Ochre Fox. Oh no, that was yesterday. Police X. Thanks for the Prime sub. Dope Man. Thanks for the tier 3. If you guys are still here, appreciate it. Played some Nords with friends. I tried Diana Jungle, Nashor's Sunfire. Yeah, that's a little gross. I read your message. Okay. So, what games do we want to look at today? Or game?
So I actually was wondering if we could do some more 1v1s.
Yeah, sure.
On a melee matchup, or like you play a melee.
Yeah.
I just hate playing against Katarina and Yasuo. Like it's just, it's just the I don't even know if I'm like.
It's understandable.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just so unpleasant, and I always panic, and I always it's just not good.
So Yasuo is definitely one that can give trouble. Katarina is definitely a knowledge check.
Yeah, Cat is like very like I feel like half the time they're total trash, and I body them, and then half the time it's the other way around, and I don't really. yeah, understand what the difference is exactly. So that's yeah, probably why I have trouble with it.
What sucks, the only issue, like when it comes to like the reason why the last 1v1s could be so good is because you played the champions that we're doing. Because the problem is, I can't have you
Yeah.
play Katarina and then show you how I
And
abuse the
see how.
Katarina.
Yeah,
Either way.
that makes sense.
So which one do you want me to start with?
Cat is probably a little easier, so maybe let's do that one first.
Sure.
See, I'll do Ori because Ori, I'm a little more comfortable on it with Victor, but Ori into these two just is always such a nightmare because the skill shots, the fact that they just like
Mm-hmm.
can always dodge my skill shots is like, I think a big part of what makes it so frustrating.
Sure, yeah.
Whereas at least with Victor, I always have the Q.
Violence solves everything.
So, actually, a lot of playing as Katarina is spacing, which I'm assuming is the part that you're actually struggling with, but we'll see. I'll be able to tell you.
Yeah.
Medication.
Yeah.
Does anyone have
And
experience?
also,
Go ahead.
I think. Oh, I think. I mean, I usually don't like. Usually, what happens when I play against Cat is probably the recalls. Honestly, I'm realizing. A lot of times, what happens is like everything's fine up until like level 6, and then she like roams, gets kills, and then when she comes back, it's just like I feel like I can't do anything
Mm-hmm.
because she's so powerful just after like one kill.
Yep.
But I'm realizing a lot of that is probably that I fuck up my recall timings, which is what lets her roam for me.
It's probably a mixture of that. A mixture of that, spacing, and a little bit of a knowledge check on like how her damage works. She is bullshit,
Yeah.
to be honest. Like this 8-hole AD type thing.
Yeah, the AD thing is because the autos hurt so much. Yeah.
Yeah, she has auto resets with her E, so. But we'll see what we'll be able to tell what your issue is here. Oh, nice, Jamillionaire. That's good shit. Oh yeah, Kaishin, I have wrist issues. So, I've had wrist issues for like 3 or 4 years now. So I have a lot of experience. Hi, honey. Yeah, I have the same thing, Kaishin. Oh yeah, by the way, we can hear you breathing a fair amount right now. I think the mic might be a little close.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're good.
Keep friends close.
Yeah, you're really fucked right now.
Yeah, it feels like it.
So you fell into the same trap that like every player falls into in this elo when playing as Cat. So It's like, so every melee at that point has a chance to kill you, but you got yourself killed the moment, like, you needed to know that I had a chance to kill you, and then you can't be, so I'll show you, actually, I'll just open it up and show you. I thought it was you because you'd be smacking on food too. Hey, fuck you, bitch. All right, let me open this. All right, let me share screen. Okay, so standard melee versus range, like in the first like two, 3 levels, where it's like you want to try to abuse them as much as you can before level 3, and then once level 3, you have to show a little bit more respect. So you did an okay job. You don't want to be really trading autos with my Q if you can.
Yeah.
Meaning you want to try to harass me when I'm going for CS, because then I have to use my Q for CS a lot of the time. Like you're basically, I'm going to be forced to use Q for CS at some point, and that's what you want to try to play around. But
Yeah. Okay.
get me there, and that's good. Now I'm trying to do it with Q. Can't. So there, look. This was the first mistake I noticed, or like the first big one. So, we've kind of talked about this before, where, like, at this point, there is no world ever where you should be clicking backwards for any reason. I can't think of one. Because you're about to kill my wave, so you should be walking up with it. Look at me. Like, so right there, like, you should be getting this and going forward.
I see.
Because, like, what threat do I have right now?
Yeah, if you hit me with the Q, you take like 3 autos for it. Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna take minion damage, and like I don't have anything defending me.
Right.
Like earlier, I had stuff defending me, so I didn't I could walk up and trade like my Q with your autos, because you can't actually just like run me down.
Yeah.
Right now, you can run me down because my range minions aren't here yet. Like, I wouldn't let you do this, but you need to do this versus other Katarinas, because they will let you. I'm
baiting the
like I know, like, I see you walking away, and I'm like, oh, maybe I can walk up and auto this. And see, I quickly get that auto, and now I'm testing the water a bit more. And this was just, a lot of them aren't going to do what I just did, but you still need to be more, what's the word? Patient. Like, wait for them to walk up for that auto. I didn't walk up actually for it yet. I had still, like, I was a little bit away because I was baiting this. I was trying to bait it, and then just use Q to grab it like that, and that's good for me. But yeah, you needed to be a little bit more patient. Wait for me to, so I'll show you. Look how far away from it I was.
Yeah, I threw it way too early.
Yeah. And like I said, they're probably not going to do this, but it can get you into the habit. And so when you get to players that do this a little bit, you already have this concept.
You already have it ready to go. Yeah.
And now right here, when you're about to level 2, you need to be closer.
Yeah.
Now, again, I'm not going to give that to you, regardless. But against other Katarinas, these bad ones in low elo, they will, 100%.
Yeah.
So
yeah, definitely.
You got to get closer, because you have to think, how much of a threat am I? Like 0 right now, literally. Yeah. I can't even jump to you. So get in there. Okay. That was good. But, like, you see how scared you are?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What happens if I jump on you right now? If I jump to this dagger?
I'd probably kill you.
Yeah, you're going to beat the shit out of me.
Yeah.
It's like,
or at least come close. Yeah.
When I play against Katarina and Loilo, I will stand on that shit. Give them a chance to make a mistake.
Yeah. I see.
Be confident here, because if she jumps in, you're going to be going forward from that point, because you're like, oh, yeah, you're fucked now, you little shit. Yeah. You see, like, you took the bait, and then, like, of course, I'm not going to do this again, but I noticed that you were playing scared here.
Yeah, playing, yeah.
So yeah, like you need to know like when you're at a position of strength to where like you never have to be walking away right now, ever.
Yeah. Okay.
Even if my Q's up, because now you have QW, and again, I have nothing to defend me now. So like,
Yeah.
be confident. No, because like this all comes down to literally just understanding how this matchup's going. There's no like tricks. Like you know when you need to know when she's strong, and when she's not. Like level 3 is when she can actually kill you if you're controlling the wave like this. Here, this was a little bit of bait, and the reason why I could do this was because your spacing was bad. So I actually can't Q you if you're spacing right. I can't Q you.
And get the drop off in time.
Yeah, like I can't target you. I'm not in range, and you can throw your Q still.
Yeah.
So like right here, you can hit me with your Q. I can't hit you with mine.
Okay.
So
but then I walk. Yeah.
So I knew you were gonna like get a little bit greedy for this. So that's why I did this. But this is the first part of the spacing aspect. And this is actually really, really important a little bit later, because, well, I'll get to that when we get to it. But you need to be like right here, and then throwing that so I can't hit you and do this.
Yeah, I see. That makes sense.
Okay, so now this is where. So here, just a little bit impatient, and I mean it's okay to miss some skill shots, but yeah. Okay, and like now we're back to playing way too scared. Like you're denying yourself CS against Katarina, level 3 to level 2.
Yeah.
With a massive wave, right?
Massive wave.
You should feel unkillable.
Okay.
Again, like look what you're doing to yourself.
Yeah.
Like I'm feeling very comfortable right now when I shouldn't be.
Yeah.
You should be hitting me with Q right now. I have nothing to jump to. I'm just disrespecting.
Right.
So
Yeah, just
here, again, same concept as earlier.
yeah.
Now, everything we kind of talked about isn't...
About to flip.
Yeah, so now it's like... So now you have to know my time is coming. Like, as soon as I hit 3, everything changes, and you have to, like, completely adjust how you're going to play. So,
Yeah.
and now, like, what I'm thinking is, okay, I'm waiting for her next Q, and then I'm going to jump when she does it, like that. So, like, this is me knowing that, like, if I jump to that now, I'm going to... Because you have to think what I want to do right now. When I throw this Q for this cannon, you have to think what I want to do. If I jump to this dagger, I can get multiple CS with it, right?
Yeah.
So there's no world when you know that that's an option I have right now. It's an option that will go away, though.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to ever throw something now. You could just stand right here and auto me,
I see. Yeah.
but you should not be throwing anything. Because then
Yeah.
when I can tell you're about to do it.
Yeah. You just yeah.
So now, so when I saw that, I knew what was going to happen next. I knew you were going to let me kill you, because now I know that you are willing to throw something when I have options.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So now I'm just waiting for my E to come up, and then I'm also like waiting for your Q to come up, because my plan is to abuse your bad spacing, where you're going to walk up, you're going to Q, I'm going to jump in at the same time. This is something Fizz will do, something Yasuo will do. Anyone with mobility wants to jump in as you're using an ability, because then they dodge it.
A skill shot. Yeah.
Right. So now
what is the right way to play it? Like, I mean, the Katarina one, I guess I get. Like, when the dagger is out, like, yeah, it's stupid to throw a skill shot, because I know for sure you have like a valuable thing to jump through. But like, if it's something like Fizz or even just Cat, when you don't have a dagger out, like what is like the right way to play a skill shot champion into those types? Because those are the 3 champions I hate playing against the most, and that's probably why, is because I don't use my skill shots right.
Yeah, it's all spacing. So like,
okay,
you can space in a way where I can't jump in. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you an example from a high level game. But like, so like, look how obvious this is to me.
Yeah.
Oh, she's moving forward, and in my head, like, Ori Q is coming up. It should be up. She's moving forward. Here we go. So like, You could move. Think about it. Look how close you are. You could move your Q to this point, but way back here,
Yeah.
and I can't jump in. But you're totally dead. You are 100% dead at this point, no matter what.
Yeah.
So, and you have to think about it. Like my wave. This is now that point where, like, no matter who this is, we're at that point where you only have 3 minions. I'm full HP. That's why I popped that potion. I prepared for this.
Yeah.
You don't have a health advantage, enough of a health advantage to where you can just fight me with only 3 minions.
Yeah.
Because that's like how these lanes work. So you need to be. So like if this was Fizz is actually much more simple because it's all about his Q range. You have to just stay outside of the Q range and then you're good. Yasuo is a little bit more tricky because it comes down to the minions. So
Where the minions are. Yeah.
you have to know where he can like dash to, basically.
Yeah.
So you want to stay to the side. If he dashes in, you can just walk. Like you have to know where. Like if he dashes through a minion, if he'll be in range to dash to you as well.
Yeah. I see. Okay.
So yeah, that's how this got you killed.
Yeah. Makes
So
sense.
now I'm gonna show you, like with a high elo VOD.
Yeah. What it should. Yeah.
And like you know who we're gonna use.
Obviously.
Let me put this on. Okay, you can see it, right?
Yes. I see.
Cool.
Oh, and he's got the Starbucks mug.
Yeah, there it is. You see?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm using that same cup.
That's good. That's an impressive gift, man.
I know, right?
Yeah.
All right. So
근데 빅토리
he brings TP.
하면서도 그거는
That's how, like, like,
Confident. Yeah.
yeah, like the reason why, like, a lot of loyal players think Katarina's laning phase is like, or they don't understand how shit her laning phase actually is. It's really bad.
Right.
She's still bullshit, but yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah. I don't usually like lose lane to her in my elo. It's more like I don't.
카타리나도 위에 받고 시작하나 보네.
She gets advantages other places, and I feel like it's because I'm not like
Punishing hard
crushing
enough.
her hard enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so notice, like, right there, he's not letting him Q her. He throws Q, walks away, makes her use Q on the CS.
Yeah.
This is the level of disrespect I'm talking about. This is what you need to be doing. You see the big difference here?
Yeah.
Okay. Back to this.
Yeah.
아니 경험치가 한 마리도 안
Yeah.
떴네.
That is disrespectful.
And so here he can do this because he's level 2 now. So he can eat her Q all day and eat some minion damage. And this was actually really smart of him to go E second.
Yeah.
God, he's so fucking good. So like we're gonna really see how he plays after this, especially. Okay, so now he's gonna crash this. Oh, she just got greedy for CS. Punish. W, punish. He should Q her here. Yep, he tried, but her spacing was good. Okay, this is where things change now. So this is bait. You see this like walk
Stepping
towards it, walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is bait. So now the spacing here has to be like he can't do what he was doing earlier, and he needs right there, perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. Now, the same concept that we've talked about like at the start of this, where moving while using Q. So like, look, he knows he needs to make sure he is not like he started moving back this way, click back this way, press Q because he's making sure to stay out of her jump range while throwing this. So
Yeah. I see.
and he's still clicking back this way. See, he never moves forward.
Yeah.
And he misses, but like this is how you have to play. You have to respect her jumping range at this point.
Yeah.
He won't just give that to her. And you will see this. So, yeah, okay, so he knew that was coming. His mouse went to that before she even fucking did it. Look at this.
Right.
He's just way too good. But so right there. So when it comes to like using skill shots, because like this is obvious that she's gonna do this. Like she's gonna E into this, use W to try to kite it out.
Yeah.
So notice auto first, because that's the one that's like he's gonna get out of range to use quickly.
Yeah.
Then just throws Q.
Yeah.
Like what? Like pay attention to how many times he gets into her E range and lets her
like
do
that.
what I did to you.
Yeah. Yeah. Even there.
가려고
Yeah.
하면 카타리나가 먼저 갈 텐데.
Oh, he's so good. That was so good. Fuck. This was really good because he knew where like she had to like stand to land her Q, and
Oh,
like
he landed the E. Yeah.
yeah, this like is gonna block the Q damage perfectly, literally.
And hit her. Yeah.
How is he so good? Oh my, he's just a freak. He's so good. He's so fucking good. Like it's just
Yeah.
so now. And like the combo I did to you, where I jumped in, even if you had abilities, you were gonna be in trouble.
Yeah.
When you threw your ability, when I did that, then that's when I said you are in, like you're dead.
Yeah.
So that's like her bread and butter kill combo. If someone fucks up, jump in with E and W, and then go from there. That is like the main thing you just cannot give her.
딱 불안한 타이밍이
And
나오고
as you can see, he's
일어날 것 같아.
not giving her that, not once.
Yeah.
And now, over all these small things, she's out of potions, waves on his side, and she's in trouble. And look, he doesn't need
Yeah.
barrier, doesn't need anything.
Yeah.
He still has potions.
Just really good spacing.
Here it is right here. You see?
Yeah. It's perfect. Yeah.
This is exactly, and like this is hard. This is definitely hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you gotta understand the level of Katarinas you're going against.
Yeah. They're not gonna. Yeah.
There's so much they're missing. It's like, okay, just don't give them.
The one thing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And like you can see here, he's out of her E range. He's throwing this max range of his Q, and look, he's clicking backwards.
Yeah.
And then look, she just eats that because when you're spacing really well, it makes them think, oh, maybe I can go in here, and then they can't, and then they just eat that for free.
Baited in. Yeah.
So good. Oh, she is getting abused. Oh my god, this is just disgusting. This is what happens when you have a fundamental player and a flowchart player. That's what this is. Like this is just. He knows at this point that even if she jumps in, she's fucked. So like he can disrespect like this and just.
Yeah.
Bro. He is so good. Okay, so she's lost. She knows this. She's okay.
Ooh, nice.
He's probably just gonna push. Yep. And like after he pushes this, that's it. He's won the lane. It is won.
Right.
And that's what should happen pretty much every time. We can't say like I can't really blame the Katarina for losing. One, she's up against God himself. Two, it's a matchup she should lose regardless. So
Right. Yeah.
But as you can see here, nothing crazy. No, it's literally just understanding what they want to do, their win condition, and when you're strong compared to when they're strong.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That
All
makes sense.
Cool. So now we can put this away. And I can turn my cam back on. All right. Now we can do the Yasuo one, or we can do Katarina again.
Well, let's do Katarina one more time.
Cool.
Yeah. See if I can do a little better. Sorry, I'm like a little bit sleepy for some reason.
You're good.
I got like food poisoning this weekend.
Me
so
too.
That really Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks, man.
Yeah.
Terrible.
It was so shit.
Fully recovered. Yeah.
Sleepy, you can't call anyone weird, and don't say chat reflects the streamer because you're a degenerate. Okay.
That was the truth.
All right, Katarina. Here we go.
Silence solves everything.
Is Ori E start versus Cat grief if you save their Q? Yeah, that's grief as fuck. Because then you can't punish her with your Q. Does the KT tip use help your carpal tunnel? Yeah, I wear it anytime I play for like 4 years now. helps a lot. But that alone isn't like you need. Like I needed that, like stretching, posture. I had to fix my posture. That was a really big one. I'd always play like hella like slumped. Do you have a link? A link to what? Our Flash, Yuumi, and Jin mid good picks? I mean, Jin mid is fine, to be honest. I don't know how he did 5k damage in a 20-minute game or however long that game was. He must be doing like W max Jin with support items or something. The KT tape you use, I mean? It's literally just called KT tape. You can get it from Walmart, you know. It looks like this. Well, you can see it on my hands. I don't know if you can see it. If I just put this tape on, like before my stream, if sadly, or like I would like show you how I cut it and everything to get it to do this. So right there, you should always be autoing me at least. If I'm getting in range to do that shit, you gotta auto me.
Yeah.
Because I disrespected there. It's okay. That's just, you know. I've played this matchup more times than you even know, so from both sides.
Oh. Good movement. Yeah.
The one thing there is like I should never be able to auto attack you. That's the big one.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Too quick.
Oh.
So same problem there. You let me like I saw the cannon, and I knew you were gonna go for it. So
do I just have to give the cannon?
No,
or
it's all
just like
spacing.
this? Ah, okay.
Remember, I cannot jump to you. If you were spacing right, I literally cannot jump to you, and you can still throw your ability.
Yeah.
And it's hard. It is hard.
Yeah.
And that no player is going to do like 90% of the things I just did there to you. Right. So, like, it's like, don't think that you can't play the matchup because you're losing to me. You should lose to me, right?
I don't think that, but yeah. Could we try one more time? I just
sure.
want to get more of a feel for it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is really helpful to me because, like, definitely a part of the reason that I find these matchups so frustrating is, like, the part that matters lasts, like, a minute, right?
Yep.
And I play it once a month, maybe, in some cases.
Yeah.
So I just never get any practice, though.
Yeah, and then you have no practice, and then you lose, and then it's like...
Yeah, and then it just gets more frustrating because I always lose, and I have no way to, like, improve at it. Yeah.
So, like, focus on, like, the whole, like, as soon as I'm level 3 especially, really focus on not letting me be in E range. Like, it's basically like, my E range is right outside your max Q range.
Right. Okay.
So basically,
starting Doran's. That's
fine. Yeah, it doesn't matter really what you start.
Yeah.
So, like, what we're learning right now is basically just how to prevent Katarina from killing you. The other stuff is like, so then it comes down to knowing how to abuse her like Dopa did. Because, like, notice that Katarina ain't roaming anywhere. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Right.
30 seconds
I think she'll be staying put.
yep. Hi, Johnny Bravo. Hilarious show.
Throwback.
Minions have spawned.
With the cat star with against Dopa, she went Dark Seal, which isn't as good in my opinion, but it doesn't even matter. He never gave her anything to work with. It doesn't matter if she started with fucking like, triple longsword.
Never feel intriguing. Only fools hesitate.
What hand you use for keyboard? Right hand on mouse, left hand on keyboard.
Blood for nothing.
So here, this was just a big. What I want you to do. So let's leave and come back in. So I want you to be way more patient and calm when like you're trying to hit me with Q at like max ranges where it's very easy for me to bait it out. Like
I see.
you don't have to respect me, member, at level 1 really. You just have to make sure I can't auto you, and even if you get like, don't even worry about getting hit with Q at this point. Just like focus on this part of like,
Yeah.
I shouldn't be able to bait out all these Qs from you and be like chunking you level 1 and zone you off CS and shit. You know, that's just.
Yeah,
I mean,
I see.
I'm not even a champ level 1.
Right. Okay. So the way to do that is to just. So if I trade my Q for your Q, that's okay.
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. I see. So what I'm doing wrong is I'm letting you like
do too
bait my
much.
Q and then run at me. And
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I see.
Violence solves everything.
Votes for Annie. I swear Lifo isn't real. I swear it's Buki punishing us. I swear to Christ.
Keep friends close.
And I wish you could just do this in practice tool.
I know, right? Like every other fucking game in existence. Dota can do it.
Yeah.
Like, this is crazy.
think
I know
that's
the.
part of why, yeah, League is so rage-inducing is they make it impossible to practice. So the only way to practice is to be in fucking solo queue.
Yeah, like it's just crazy. Like Dota, you can do this shit while in queue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bro, Dota's
That's
client is
awesome.
insane. Like seriously, it's so good.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Cause they must be a big game company.
Right,
Is
yeah,
that
yeah.
the real-
Riot's just small, you know, yeah. You got it.
Got all the star developers.
Minions have spawned.
I don't think I've ever played Dota 2. I used to play Dota.
Same.
Like way back in the day.
Yeah, that exactly. When Lifo types it, the worst part is it's like genuine. He's like actually believing the things he's saying, and I just like can't even believe it. Yeah, here you go. See, you're not just you're not letting me bait it out. You're holding it a little bit more. And there you go. See, I fucked up my spacing, and now I got punished. Perfect. See, look, you made me use Q there. I couldn't bait it. That's what we're looking for. Now I'm trolling. Okay, you got to punish me for that. I trolled.
Oh, okay.
As soon as I like went around this wall, I'm showing you real fast, right here.
Oh.
You gotta like just all in.
Yeah. Okay.
This is much better already.
Yeah, I think
Just patience.
letting my yeah exactly. Letting my skill shots get baited is a big problem I have.
You should know I wasn't gonna be able to get that one anyway.
Yeah.
That was just bait.
Okay.
There you go. See, I had to pay the price to get that CS.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we're learning. Perfect. Like, you were about to die. If this was like 2 games ago, you were dead. Close. Good.
I should have done that.
Definitely shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
So now here, like, I would take a recall, and you're losing lane.
Yeah.
It's just because you let me jump in that once and get a big chunk of your health.
Yeah, and get a big chunk. Yeah.
Good. See, much better. Okay, so like that you need to be. You should have just autoed because you should know
Okay.
I'm going to do that, and like your mana is very like precious right now. You know?
Right. Very. Yeah.
You should have stayed at that point. Because like I was in a bad spot. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought I had.
Because you have barrier.
Mana.
Like you can just auto me to death
yeah,
with
right.
how little
Yeah,
HP I have.
I see. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So now we can play a little bit of level 6 stuff, like after first recall.
Find mana.
So you're playing a little too scared right now because like if I jumped on you there, you're right next to your tower. So this is
Yeah.
in that zone you can be a little bit more confident.
That's it.
And this wave is pretty big. So obviously you're in a tough spot now, for sure.
Yeah.
Because you got that baited, and like I'm still, okay, now you're just dead.
Yeah.
So things get a little tricky, but the main thing, it was still the same thing. I jumped in with E because you messed up your spacing, and because when the wave was like here, you didn't leave the game yet, right?
Oh, I just left. I
Okay,
can
it's no
reconnect.
problem.
One
You
second.
can, no, it's okay. You can just look at the stream.
Okay. Oh yeah.
So when the wave was here, it's like this little line I'm about to draw, this little like zone I'm about to create. Like when the wave is like here, that is when you can play much more confident, because remember, I have Conqueror. I'm looking for autos. I'm not just like a burst trade where I'm gonna jump in and
chase
jump
down.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to all in. So you can let me jump in there, and then you just take a few steps back to your tower, and if I go any further, I'm gonna get fucked. So like,
Yeah.
that's when you can be more confident. When it gets into this area and your wave starts to get trimmed down, this area here, this is where things get dangerous.
Yeah.
So that's when you have to go back to that space of never letting me be in E range.
Yeah. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's a tough. I would definitely like to practice that some more, because I feel like if I can.
Sure.
I mean, not tonight necessarily, but I feel like if I can get good at that, then that'll make me much.
It's an infinite skill ceiling, like
Right.
ability. Like spacing is at the highest levels still something that separates the top players. So
But yeah.
it's
yeah.
very
That
hard,
makes-
and it's beautiful to
Yeah.
watch. Watching Dopa
Right,
do shit
right.
like that, like, oh my god, you could see it. You could see
Yeah.
the minute
Yeah.
spacing. It's just beautiful.
It's crazy. That guy's very good.
Yeah. Honestly, chat, I think we just watch Dopa. After this coach says, we just watch Dopa for the next like 8 hours. We'll all be
Dope
enlightened.
Over.
Yeah.
Cool.
You want to do
Awesome.
Katarina again or Yasuo?
Actually, I'm probably gonna go to sleep, man.
Okay.
I think we've done. I
Well,
think
you
we've done
you still
an
have
hour
like a
and
good
half.
like 20, 30 minutes. So like tomorrow
Oh, yeah?
or whatever. Or if
Oh yeah, maybe we could do a 1v1 tomorrow.
Yeah.
I could hit you up. Although I think didn't we start at 9:30?
did
I
we?
think we.
Oh, we did
9:40.
start at 9:30. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
not. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
you,
I think
scammer.
I got my money's worth.
But yeah, I hope that it sucks. I mean, I still want to do like at least a few Yasuos with you, just because I know that you
Yeah.
stuck with him too. So
Yeah, I hate Yasuo. Fizz is I don't see Fizz very often anymore, and I may be a little bit better with him now than I used to be, but
mhm.
yeah, it's like right. It's just when I win it, it's because they're so bad that it
Yeah.
doesn't matter that their champion is stupid.
Mhm.
And then as soon as I play against someone who kind of knows what they're doing, I just feel so like flustered. So yeah, this is very helpful.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, tomorrow, or whenever if you're in the stream, who knows how long I'm gonna be streaming? So if you're in it and
Yeah, if I wake up tomorrow to get
Yeah.
ready for work, I can for
yeah,
work.
you want to do some 1v1s for work? Yeah.
I'll hit you up.
But all right, man. So I'm glad it was helpful. We'll try to do some Yasuo ones whenever you get the time, and
Yeah.
I'll see you next week or something like that.
Sweet, sounds good.
All right.
See you,
Good night,
man.
bro.